Alright, so last week you guys saw the Integra, and today something that you probably weren't expecting is a 1996 Nissan GTR R33 V-Spec. And this is one of 521 V-Specs in white. According to the owner, a lot of the production cars were mostly white, and the white car with the gold rims, it's phenomenal. And then if you see the emblem over here, the GTR, it's actually 24 karat gold straight from Nissan, and I think it's 100% worth spending those little bucks here and there to make this car what it is. Let's move over to the interior of the car right now so we can check it out. Here's the interior. As you can see, we have it all blacked out, pretty good condition, no cracked dashboard like the Silvia's. But these seats are actually Ricaro's seats, and they were restored, but they are from the 90s, right? So they are from the 90s and they got restored into this nice vegan leather is what he told me, and they actually fit pretty good because I've been in another R33 with the regular stock seats, and it feels kind of like I don't know how to describe it, but like a boat. You get sent everywhere whenever you move the car around. And with these, you're actually cushioned and you're like tight in the hips, so it grabs you. And I really like that about this car. And it has gauges up here. Yeah, so when he got the car, the gauges came with the car already. He added some little things, like you can see the shift knob down there with the Nismo right there. The stereo is actually also from Japan, and it actually talks to you in Japanese too, so we're gonna have to get that later. But the interior on this is just pretty freaking awesome. Give it a 10 out of 10. As you can see, he has a lot of cats everywhere. You can see right here. So if you look all around the car, you're gonna have little cats everywhere. We have Godzilla here, and then we have Godzilla over here too. So that's crazy. And we're in California, and if you know that track right there, that's Laguna Seca, and this car actually has been in Laguna Seca, so it's earned its sticker. It's not just there for fun. Alright, so let's move to the back of the car. This is probably my favorite Skyline rear end. Why? I don't know what it is about this tail lights, how you have the two circles and then the strip, and I believe this is a turn signal. And this is reverse? Yes. This is reverse. So for me, I don't know what it is, but this car, the tail lights, they just look way better than the normal R34 or R35. The R32s are not my favorite, but these are just like, I don't know what it is, man. The shape, I like it. 10 out of 10 for the tail lights. The wing is also another big thing that I really like about this car. I know nowadays people are very judgy whether you have a big wing, small wing, or you have like this type of style where it kind of jumps on top of your hood and then it comes around and you have like a second type of spoiler. But this just looks, for me, looks awesome. The arrow shape of it, it's amazing, dude. Of course, you still have your antenna. That still works, still working. And this car, like I said in the beginning, it's a 1996. Then we have a truss Grady exhaust. As you can see down here, has a little truss, and it looks a little bit gold. I like it. Now look at that. I want to put my finger in there, but I know it's gonna come out super dark. But I like when cars look like that because you know they get driven. Alright, let's go to the front of the car and we're going to take a video of the engine and some of the specs. Alright, we got the engine open, and as you can see, your famous RB26 DETT for twin turbo. Here we have one intake and here we have the other one. And this all gets compressed here, comes back around that way, down here, comes up and into the engine. And here's something interesting that I think this is the first time I've seen it ever. I'm not keeping up with all the GTRs, but these are actually R35 coil packs. And as you can see, when I first opened, when he first opened the hood, I was like, this kind of looks off, but that explains why, because they are from an R35. Down here we have the HKS intercooler right behind the JDM license plate. And then we have the Grady radiator. And then right here we have the overflow. We have the radiator's overflow right here. And then this is for the air that goes up into the top of the engine. The breathers, there we go. They're called the breathers. And as you can see, it has a Nismo strut bar with the red coilovers. Right there and down there. And if you guys didn't know, this car, not this car, but I mean like the R33 GTR actually did the Nürburgring under 8 minutes. Here's the time that this car did on the Nürburgring compared to the previous GTR, which did it about 20 seconds, but I'll put the numbers up in the screen so you guys can see. Again, the white color on this car is probably the perfect one. I know there's a bunch of other midnight purples that everybody's obsessed with, but for me, if I were to own one of these cars, it will have to be this white with the gold wheels too. And if you can see the little nuts right here, they're blue with a little shade of purple. And then you also have the Brembos, pretty nice. The lip, pretty cool. And then he also has some Michelin's, Michelin Pilot Sport 4S all around. And then you have the little cat with the boba, I believe. But yeah, man, I hope you guys like this video. This is probably my favorite car, I want to say, of all time. And yes, I don't know all the specs of it, but ever since I saw it in Fast and Furious, the very first movie, if you know, because I know a lot of you love Too Fast and Furious because of the R34. The R33 GTR first came out in the first movie, but it's yellow. I'll put a picture of it in the video so you can see it. But then after I saw that car, I just got into these R33s. I don't know, the shape, the headlights, tail lights, everything just looks cool, because I think the R34 just looks too boxy, and this one, I don't know, it's just something about it looks amazing. So for my review, I will give this car a 1,000 out of 10. And if you have a problem with that, just leave it in the comment section below.